flex options. Wow, okay, Trundle picked up at this point. That is a
top.
Kindred already locked in. You've already got a second 80 carry threat here, but at this point, the compositions have been locked in. It's very much so. What we see in just the spring split in general is a lot of this feeling out period just equaled. I hope we don't end up in a Fnatic situation from earlier, but Eika maybe caught out here, forced to flash very early.
Oh, there could be a stun coming out. Flashes forward from both Airwaks and Extinkt. Eika will go down. Extinkt and Airwaks, they just punish him for being a little too far forward. Vision in the blue side jungle of ROCCAT, and actually some flank opportunities. Betsy steps maybe a little too far forward. A death ray and a siphon power means Betsy's forced back.
Help mainly off that first blood, plus a little bit of farming time, but Elements want to siege up mid.
That has to be the tower. Extinkt eats a cocoon. Unbreakable will comes up and the tower's being forced down. 30% of its hit points, the minion wave slowly being chipped away.
And Elements, while they've taken the dragon, ROCCAT don't really have too much on the map to do right now. It was shoved up far too far in the top side.
Unfortunately, Betsy wants to play with MrRalleZ, and you can see in the mini-map that the top lane engages where all the party is. The observers are 100% confident drama's happening here, though, because Gilius is now moving in. The wild growth used very, very early. Blitzalons to slow Gilius down.
It's
running out of mana, and the cancellation from Freddy or the interrupt. We'll have to find out later. Betsy eats a cocoon. Red buff is ticking from Gilius. The slow for slow. Flash forward. Gilius is trying to sink those envenomed fangs in, and he does finish up the kill. Yeah, finally got
Freddy's gone.
Back to life, and there we go. He is in fact gone. Gilius was looking for Airwaks.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't do that.
Well, there's a reason that those that can't do teach. Well, why we're here. Steve is in trouble. He's gonna get chunked out. Throws down that hammer thanks to the shorter cooldown. Pins Airwaks against the wall. Might find himself one kill back. Airwaks was unable to get the respite, and Steve survives.
Steve survives off the shields. Manages to get Sprattel in just in time. I'm still reeling after the jungle grab.
Looping up in this middle lane, and Eika, he's out for blood. Chaos Storm comes down. We'll chunk Tabzz out. A good teleport in from behind. Steve is going to pin Extinkt against the wall. Glacial Fish has already been used. A defensive flash, but the spooky ghost is going to find Extinkt. The verdict is wound up, and it will fall short. Extinkt survives another day.
Whoever wields this hammer shall apparently get out of the team fight alive there for the likes of Extinkt.
Airwaks, what are you doing, my friend? You've denied the minion wave, maybe trying to alleviate the pressure on the inner turret, but now he's given up his flash and a kill to Eika. Eventually,
there we go.
Eventually a kill to Eika. Theoretically start sieging, because ROCCAT actually have not done a siege. We'll expand on that in a second. Airwaks is going to use the Dance of Arrows away. No respite available, and 1 and 3 shaking his head on the player cam. This matchup.
How are they not tired
I have no idea.
A lot of energy in the crowd.
I love it that the observers are full-on trolling. You guys have to come to the show. It's such a good vibe. So, ROCCAT, they're deciding to attempt the siege here. Teleport's available for Freddy. It is not for Steve.
From Eika, though.
There is Steve coming in from the side. Airwaks stunned. Airwaks is in trouble. The respite goes down as Betsy's knocked into the air. Wild growth used just to keep Betsy alive. And Freddy's TP'd into the middle of Elements, but he's not tanky enough to survive it all. The Chaos Storm takes Betsy down, and ROCCAT are running for their lives. They will not fight. Live another day. Elements continue to push down in a turret, and at 25 minutes, Baron is up.
Is going to be no. And this is Elements taking that first Baron of the day.
But Elements, they've grouped up effectively.
Oh, no! Stop it.
I don't know what's available for Steve, and he's pushing the wave stress.
Okay.
They're looking to pick up another win here against ROCCAT. They have all the tools to make it happen.
Oh, Betsy's in trouble. He's got caught forced to use his ultimate as well. ROCCAT having to back all the way away from this turret.
And they have done so. They're on the inner turret. Steve is winding up the verdict that will not manage to find a target, though. Glacial Fisher comes out to delay Elements. A defensive flash from Steve, and ROCCAT seem to be holding.
For siege number 2, 4,000 positive is the Baron power play that's active.
And there's not a lot of ultimates left. Freddy was caught. Airwaks continues to play defensively. Respite and Flash are available. He's going to need to use it shortly. Airwaks goes forward, puts down Lambs. Respite is stunned against the wall. Flashes only to die. Where did you think you were going to go? ROCCAT now running backwards as Elements are going to take the first inhibitor of the game just as Baron pays off. 5k, the power play, and an inhibitor.
This has been a really rough game for ROCCAT. Elements have been in full control for the entire game since. ROCCAT has never really been able to get the ball rolling.
You step back from the game.
Oh dear.
You know, if you step back from the game and you look at the bigger picture here, Stress.
Yeah.
Elements have beaten Splice, have beaten Giants, have beaten ROCCAT. They're on the verge of going 2-0 against ROCCAT.
Doing better than ROCCAT. What you're saying is true here is they are able to just move around the map faster than ROCCAT. This time, maybe they can get the engage. Again, Airwaks is chunked out.
He really is. He needs to use that Lamb's Respite if he wants to try and save the world from devastation. I don't think it's going to work. Eika, the Monsoon will not be able to heal him back up. Now Extinkt and Freddy, they feel they might find an opportunity.
No, that's
Probably
Freddy. That's Freddy. It's not Steve.
Well, that's Airwaks finding Eika. Gonna jump backwards. Extinct Unbreakable will keep him alive for a few more seconds. Airwaks completely says, your problem, bro. Does not use Lamb's Respite. Continues to run away. Gonna put it down, I believe, shortly. Steve jumps forward onto Airwaks. Has used the Keeper's Verdict to knock away Tabzz. 3 members of ROCCAT are running. And a long-range dash. Steve jumps onto the back line. Tabzz was killed over by Eika in the mid. And Freddy's running for his life. The last remaining member of ROCCAT. He cannot protect the world from devastation. He's knocked away, and Elements are going to close out this game. Pushing down Steve with a gigantic smile on his face. Elements win a convincing team fight, and in 33 minutes, take down ROCCAT.